Hey, it's Brandon Chris.
Craig King.
And we're here with Hip Hop Weekly. And we are Rap Plug. And we're here to tell you about our platform and our app, www.rapplug.com. Now available on the Google Play and the Apple Store. So make sure you go check it out. It's the #1 networking platform for the hip hop industry. So go create your profile today. Follow us on IG at The Real Rap Plug. And you heard it here first.
Okay, Hip Hop Weekly All Access. This is Brianna, and we're here live today with the founders of the Rap Plug. Here, introduce yourselves.
So my name is Brandon Chris.
And I'm Craig King.
Okay, and together you guys, make the Rap Plug.
Yeah. Rap Plug, yeah.
Okay. Well, how did you get? How did you guys come up with that and get started with it?
And just thinking about how to navigate the industry, and personally myself, having to go to events and travel because I'm not from a big city, and things like that, to just try to network with people. I know a lot of people who had the same issue with trying to make it in the industry, but not knowing who's who, not coming from a big city, DMing people, messaging people, never hearing anything back. It's like it just got to be a better way to, do that,
Mm-hmm.
And from the industry side, Craig can tell you from his side, perspective of why it's something that he would want to create.
Yeah, I've run into the predicaments many times over the years where record labels have a certain idea for a project, and they want certain kinds of records, yada, 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 but they don't always want to go to the same people and write the same records. And it's just way too much talent out here in this world to see the same names all the time. Mm-hmm. So this allowed us to really aggregate talent and put it all into one location. I do commercials, I do TV, I do film, I do all kinds of stuff in the music industry, not just records. Mm-hmm. And I get calls from these industries, these corporations, and they're telling me what they want. And I'm like, man, I know somebody that does that, but she lives in New York. I need to get this done right now at the studio here. And I needed a directory. I needed a place to go where I could grab new talent, grab some of the old heads that I haven't seen in years. So this site has turned into a reunion for me, and it's also turned into an opportunity for a whole lot of other people to connect. So it was something that was much needed in music space.
Okay. All right. So with this app, it allows you to pretty much, like you're saying, connect with the, people in the entertainment industry just through the app.
Absolutely.
How do you get their information? What are you guys doing to get their information?
So it does three main things. One, it allows you to discover people based on their geographic location, based on what they specialize in. If they're a rapper, singer, songwriter, if they're a rapper that specializes in battle rap, or if they're a producer that specializes in 808 beats. So it allows you to search our directory and discover or be discovered. And then it allows you to collaborate. By collaborating, I mean you want to actually chat with somebody, or you want to actually send them a document or a file, or you actually want to book them or hire them. So now you can collaborate with them by sharing information, sharing files, sharing profiles and information, and then also monetize. It allows you to monetize by advertising and marketing your products and services. Kind of like how Amazon allows you to retail one of your products, whether it's a light or a clothing line or anything like that. You can actually retail your product. So the way we get people's information is by them creating a profile and providing us with certain data and analytics about them. We integrate with a lot of third-party platforms like Apple and Spotify and things like that. So once you create your profile, we're actually utilizing technology to gather data and analytics across all of these different platforms that you've added to your profile. Mm-hmm. And then we can kind of take that information and display it to individuals who may want to collaborate with you or book you or work with you, as well as give you insights on the data you've provided us in a more efficient way on the back end. So It's really a tool used, for discovery, collaboration, and monetization, but also plugging you with data and analytics to the end user, as well as, the person who's utilizing the platform.
And on the flip side of that, the way we onboard professionals is that they get verified. We have a lot of history in the music industry. We know a lot of people. What we're learning is that each ecosystem is not necessarily combined. You have I have an ecosystem of industry professionals, but then some of the guys inside my ecosystem have another ecosystem. and then some of the guys in that one have another, and then it becomes a global conversation. Just came back from Dubai, just got back from Africa, Hong Kong. We're traveling a lot, so we're running into a lot of industry professionals around the world. And some of these cats want to collaborate with cats here and vice versa, right? And so we got cats that are in Atlanta and they're really, really deeply steeped in the music industry here, but they may not be as deeply steeped in Detroit or in Miami or in LA. So what we're doing is we're finding opportunities to blend all these communities in so that they all get verified, so that these younger talents that are coming in the industry, they actually know what the solar system of hip hop looks like.
Okay, because that's interesting, because I get a lot of people who ask me, oh, can you connect me with the people that, can possibly get me discovered? So this app allows people to connect with the right people that they need to get to become discovered.
And it exposes them, because in many cases, they don't even know who they need to get to.
Right.
They may have their mind fixated on one person, and then find out once they get inside the app, there are 19 people who do the exact same thing that one person you were fixated on does. So now you're like, wait a minute, I'm up here chasing this brother, and God bless him, but I got options now.
Right, because we get a lot of independent artists that are, they are talented, but, they don't have a million followers.
Shout out to the independent artists.
Yeah, they don't have, they don't know who to go to, and then they've been, dealing with people who say they can get them to this person and that person, and they're not getting anywhere.
Right, absolutely.
And the other thing with independent artists is that because the record label model is changing, and the independent artists and the amount of people that are going independent, that is rising up, what we're starting to see is that the demand for you to build a team is at an all-time high. You have to go find the manager. You have to go find the producer, the songwriter. You have to go find the people you want to collaborate with. They're not just being handed to you or curated for you through a record label, So now, how do you go find those people? And then how do you verify those people? And then how do you build a database or a directory or a list of people that you can connect with, even if you don't need that person today, but you need them tomorrow, right? Whether they're a lawyer or whether they're a publicist, So we're providing you an opportunity to build your whole roster of talent and individuals that you can plug with to leverage now or later. And that's the perfect sauce about it.
Okay. And how long has this been in effect?
So we did a soft launch recently, probably within the last 3 months. Just to put it out there and kind of get some people on it. So we have about 7,000 active accounts right now. We recently just did a redesign, a reuser interface of the site. So we're making some great changes based on the customer feedback we've gotten from people, and we're going to do another demo launch, which is going to be November 9th, where we're going to promote what we've done so far, what we're at so far, and they're going to do a big launch probably top of the year in 2019. So we are allowing people to go, experience the platform, use the platform right now. We are already offering solutions to those individuals in our community, but they're going to see a whole lot of added value, ongoing. So there's going to be some major things we're going to be adding, things like that as well.
And just to add to the point of the demo launch, because in the tech community, that means something very different from what it means in the music industry. So demo isn't a negative, it's a very positive show off. It's like putting on for your city kind of thing with tech. So that's what a demo launch is in our space.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the monetization piece of it. How can people monetize from this app?
So let's say you have a song, right? And you have produced a song, the content is great, and you want to market that song to your fans. When you go to the platform and you upload your music, we already create that music to be displayed on your profile. So immediately people can listen or purchase that music, and then people can also share that music. So if you have, let's say, 1 million fans or 100,000 fans or whatever, and they go to this profile, they can share that music, purchase that music, listen to that music. The other thing we're doing is based on what people are searching. Let's say Ford is saying, I'm looking for a singer that sounds like this, that has music like this. We will suggest certain people's profiles to Ford or to a record label or to a corporation that we're partnering with to license that music or utilize that music for their commercials or for their events and things like that. And so we're kind of helping broker the deals and the opportunities for artists once they add their music and display their music. Another way they can monetize is not just with the music, but with the product. So let's say you have some studio equipment that you want to sell, or let's say that you have a clothing line, to go with your actual music and your content and your brand, or you have tickets to several events and tours or things. All of that can be on your profile, and you can actually advertise and market that directly to the fans and the users of the platform. And once again, we're curating that list. So if somebody comes to the site and says, I'm interested in individuals who are in Atlanta, who are hip hop driven, let me know about those events. Let me know about any brands or merch, and let me know about any music that's directly related to that category. We're utilizing artificial intelligence and machine learning to provide you insights on those individuals and their content and their brand so that you can engage with that. Because what we're realizing is people want information to come to them, and they just want to tell you what they want, but they want to consume it. They want to purchase it. They want to buy it, or they want to experience it. So what some of these other platforms aren't doing in that way, we are providing that. So that's a great opportunity to do that.
Okay. So it's similar to like your like Apple Music. It's just that you guys don't have to just, it's not just Apple Music versus the Rap Plug. You guys are actually allowing people to monetize.
Exactly. So instead of just Apple Music might say, hey, give us $4.99 or $9.99, and you can listen to these playlists, you can listen to this music, or here's somebody we suggest that you listen to based on the types of things you listen to, right? But there is no way for that artist to monetize outside of that music. And then they're doing a rev share with Apple Music for that music.
So are you guys allowing people to keep the whole amount?
Yeah. So we're not trying to become a streaming platform. So we're not actually taking money or doing things that Apple and Spotify is doing for the music and curating playlists. We allow you to upload your music from an Apple or from a Spotify or from a SoundCloud. We partner with them too. That allow you to do that. What we do is outside of the music is allow your information, your tickets, your merch, your bookings, all of that to also be displayed and provided to the end user so that you can monetize those things as well. Because your brand is bigger than just your music. Your music is kind of like the bait. And then everybody wants to engage with you at your concert. They want to buy your tickets. They want to come to your events. They want to see what merch you have, So we are more of the networking platform that allows you to monetize through all of what you offer and not just the streaming platform that provides you with the opportunity to make money through the streaming of your music. And so that's probably the big differentiator, that we're not competing with the Spotify or Apple.
That we rock with them.
Yeah, we rock with them.
We got family in both camps.
Yeah. Including YouTube, all of it. So we just want to make sure that you're going beyond that. You're thinking beyond the music, because the way the record labels think, they know that you're going to make money off of more than just your music.
Right.
And they know the music is the bait, and they know that all these other things contribute to building a real brand and making somebody successful. And so we want to provide that same solution to the indie artists that are upcoming, even though they're not signed to a record label, might not have that mindset or the resources to build that brand as quickly.
So they can get to the correct resource through it.
Right.
Okay.
And there's another aspect of this too, which I think is important to mention, which is that we've already been partnering with Microsoft to do events in the streets, in the community. And they're very network driven. Everything we do is about helping people get connected to other people who are pros, and the pros get connected to the people who have the content. And what we have learned over time is that if you're really, really good in an area, you're probably not very good in other areas that you need. So you're going to have blind spots just because you've probably been really focused, hyper-focused on an area of your career. So if you're a great rapper, you're probably not going to be that great at picking a great lawyer because you don't know where to begin.
Right.
You may get lucky, but the odds are great that you won't. You may try to find managers, but you need to know who's out there. And so this covers a lot of your blind spots. This prepares you for the big leagues. Before you talk to Spotify, before you talk to iTunes, you already need to have your whole camp built.
Right.
This helps you build your camp.
Okay, that's interesting. And like with me, I shoot a lot of events, and I take a lot of pictures, and I could possibly, sometimes I might sell my pictures to different agencies or whatever. So this is something that I can actually start utilizing myself. Like if I'm shooting events, like out and about, and how would I make my money from sharing my content on
Definitely. So
Rap
you
Plug's
could say, hey,
platform.
you know, if you want to see your pictures, you know,
Mhm.
go to Rap Plug and check out my profile. Here's the QR code to my profile. Here's the unique link to my profile, or just go to Rap Plug and search my name. You know, however you want to tell them about your profile on Rap Plug. And when
Mhm.
they come to that profile, they will be able to see those pictures, and you can make it where those pictures are products. They're not just a photo album that they can check out, but it's a product, and they can see how much it costs, and then they can actually purchase that picture and
Okay.
things like that. You know,
Okay, so that's what I was getting. So they're actually able to purchase pictures from it also. Okay.
And see, the tricky thing too is that a lot of people will the argument could be, well, you could just do that on Instagram. You could just do that on. Well, the fact is, you could. The difference is monetization wouldn't happen. The other difference is we're curated, so we are hip hop, all things hip hop. We're like a one stop shop. So for those who are specifically dialed into the culture of hip hop and all things hip hop, this is a much smarter place to go as opposed to just being in random land on IG and all these other places and just hoping to run into good photographers and hoping. This is a place where you already know they've been vetted, they're verified, they're dope. So we know this going in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it lessens your chances of risk. So because
Okay.
nobody want to throw their money away.
Right.
You want to make sure you're spending it with the proper vendors.
Right. Okay.
We are partnering with Think It's a Game Records, TIG, and this is going to be one of the first record label partnerships that we're doing, where TIG will utilize Rap Plug to discover new talent that they may want to work with. You know, they're also going to leverage the platform to create opportunities. You know, for people who may want to get features or who may want to collaborate with people in the camp, whether they're producers or engineers and things like that. You know, opening up for different individuals. So it's a lot of opportunities that record labels provide, and they can utilize a system like ours to, you know, filter and screen and verify and promote those opportunities and campaigns. And that's what we're doing with Think It's a Game. And I believe they're going to find some dope talent via our platform, and they're going to be able to, you know, do some great things in collaboration with us. You know, for that, it's definitely going to be a good opportunity for both of us. You know,
a co-release event with Lucci on his album release, which is the 9th.
Yeah, so November 9th, Lucci will be releasing 3 songs off of his album that's coming out in January. And those songs will be, you know, very dope and singles. And we're going to be partnering to do an event on November 9th together. So as we do our launch of our product, we're also going to be celebrating and launching the 3 singles from the new album as well in partnership with Rap Plug and Think It's a Game Record. So that'll be November 9th. We're looking at locations and things like that now, so stay tuned and you'll hear more about that. And there will also be some opportunities coming about for some collaborations and contests and stuff like that, so stay tuned.
And producers too, tracks and all of that. You know, we're doing a lot of things in the film space and commercials. I just did 2 Ford commercials. They pay very well. So we want to be having conversations with cats that do music because we want to talk about some opportunities in that space. And we just partnered with DreamHack.
Yep, DreamHack. So DreamHack is one of the biggest gaming platforms where a lot of gamers they come and they compete against each other. You know, for DreamHack, you know, powered by esports and several other individuals like Rise Ventures and out of Atlanta. So you know, that's going to be, I think Lucci will be performing at that, and you know, we're going to be looking for some people to potentially open up for him or, you know, collaborate with him for that. So stay tuned. But we'll be at that event, working with that event too. So there's a lot of great opportunities, you know, coming about for these artists to come to the platform, create a profile, really add your music, add your videos, add your content, because you never know what opportunity is going to come and who's watching and who's looking and who might message you or chat you or want to work with you. So, and that's what we're all about, is creating those opportunities for our users.
Partnerships. Yeah, we have about 6 movies slated through a production company we can't mention yet. We're looking for nothing but soundtrack stuff. So, you know, people who do music, they understand there's so much value to all of that. Your songs, you may already have records done, but need to go inside these songs. So this is a good time to connect with the real community, not just social media community.
And we even have some influencers that are working with us, like the Taylor Girls. You know, they're really growing on charts right now. Armand and Trey, and several of them, and they're even looking, some of the comedy influencers, who are out there, they're looking to collaborate with some artists and producers and stuff like that. So, like I said, you never know what opportunities are going to come about from you being a part of the platform. So it's just great. And the 50 plus industry professionals who have Grammys right now.
Currently on there now looking.
Currently have Grammys, have written hit songs for Chris Brown and all kind of other people are currently on our platform right now. So, you and those are the people we're saying you might go to a conference and be sitting right next to them and not know they exist and not even know that's an opportunity for you to collaborate. And so when you come to our platform, we're telling you who they are. We're showing you their credits. We're showing you,
they're signing
and they're signing
more and more every day. So this is just an important community to join. I love social media for certain things, but I hate it for others. You don't know who's real, who's not. And that's what I love about this. They get verified. You don't get to play around on the site.
Okay.
This is real stuff.
Okay. Well, let everybody know how they can join.
So you just go to www.rapplug.com and you can go to join and create a profile. You can also download the app RapPlug from the Google Play or the Apple Store, and you can just go to sign up. Once you sign up, you just create your profile. You can log in through Facebook or Google and start adding your content. Right now, it's $9.99 to sign up. We'll have some discount codes coming through some of our influencers, so look out on social media for those opportunities. And once you create your profile, you have the right to add whatever content you can, and we'll be sending you emails and updates about the different opportunities we have, and we'll let you know. So
$9.99 and it's free for a year.
Yep, $9.99 today. If you join today, it's $9.99, and we'll give you the first year free. So you don't pay anything else after that $9.99, and that's a limited time opportunity. So make sure you take advantage of it.
Okay, and after the year?
Yeah, after the year, it's $9.99 for our premium, and then you can upgrade to our other options that we have. If you want more data, more analytics, more opportunities to sell your merch, or you want us to help curate opportunities with some of our what we call RapPlug pros, who are verified industry professionals.
Anywhere from consulting to mentoring to events that we're having that you may end up performing at or wanting to come and be a part of. There's all kinds of stuff.
Okay. And with that $9.99 fee, does that get you, when you say verified on?
So if social media is separate. You can add your social media, and we'll display your information about you on social media to others. Mm-hmm. When we say verified, if you have been in the industry and you have a placement, if you have been nominated or have won a Grammy or award, if you have credits on certain soundtracks, on certain records, or certain features and collaborations, we look at all of that and we verify you as what we call a RapPlug Pro. To be verified as a RapPlug Pro, you have to upload that information, and our team is still going to do the due diligence of going and verifying that information is out there. You cannot be a RapPlug Pro without going through verification. Now, you can be a user as a premium or a RapPlug Plus, right? And you can still have access to the RapPlug Pros, and they can have access to you as a RapPlug Plus member. But to be verified as a RapPlug Pro, to be at some of the exclusive events we're going to have the opportunity to collaborate on the elite level, you have to go through a verifying process, and that's one of the things that separates us from a lot of other platforms.
Okay. Good to know. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you guys. I'm definitely, going to be looking into it myself, because we could possibly use that for the Hip Hop Weekly party that, I'm trying to do in December.
Definitely.
So
collaborate. Yeah, we're looking forward to talking more about that too.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And you did you leave your Instagram handles or?
Oh yeah, so definitely go to, like I said, www.rapplug.com or download the app, Google Play, and the Apple Store. You can go at The Real RapPlug on IG. The company is called RapPlug, but The Real RapPlug is our IG, so you can go check that out. On Facebook is RapPlug, on Twitter is RapPlug as well. And me personally, Brandon Chris, BRANDEN. Chris, CRISS. You can check me out on IG as well.
And my name is Craig King, and my IG is Craig A. King. So simple. And on Twitter, it's Craig the King 540.
All right. Again, thank you guys for checking in and speaking with Hip Hop Weekly.
Thank you.